Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. I have a video today for a new reseller that we met at SHOT Show. Jeff O'Prandy interacted with Josh a little bit from Wurawe Trade Company. I have gone back and forth with Josh a little bit via email. We've had some extensive interactions. I must say that it's been a pleasure. We've talked a lot about their business format and how they approach their sales and their relationship with their customers, and it's very much the way that we have built our brand and our product and how we like to interact with our customers, whether they're direct customers or resellers or distributors. We're very hands-on, we're very relationship-based, open communication, lines of communication, like to talk. Really very hands-on. If you know us, you know that's the way we are. If you don't know us, then here's some news for you. The name of the company, Joshua Raw, is my contact, and he is an Amazon reseller. And I mentioned this, you know, I think we all have kind of a love-hate relationship with Amazon. Amazon is awesome in the sense that you can order from a super wide variety of products. And if you have Prime, you can get it to you really quickly. The challenge with it is that as a huge company, does it squash out or do negative things to the little guy? So I'm here to tell you that so far in my interactions with Joshua and their company, this is not the case with them. They are very unique. They are very hands-on. He went through and told me all of the things that he does to go above and beyond with his current customers, his current clientele, with the products that he currently has in his store, his company, which is called wurawetrade.com. And he intends to do the same thing with our knives here. So what you'll see today are really custom high-end knives. I know that we do these for some of our other resellers, but the blend of Amazon and high-end custom is really what we're trying to bring to you. This will be an experience if you do go with Wurawe Trade and our knives, that it will be very elite and very hands-on. He will contact you and interact with you and give you a concierge level of interaction that I don't know how prevalent it is on Amazon. So we'll talk about their information a little bit more at the end of the video. Let me stop talking and just show. Let's look at some knives here. So we have, let me start here at the end. On this en belay here is unique in the sense that we did the brush groove first and then did this really beautiful unique flaming. It carries into that brush grooves. It gives a little bit of punch. It is S35 PVD, and it's just a really beautiful finish. It shows well. It's a violet to bronze fade on the spring and a really lovely flamed clip as well, the en belay. This Proxima here is Peaks and Valleys. It's been bead blasted, so it's got a really rich, unique finish to it. It's a bluish gray. This is not a very common blue I've seen come through. And again, bead blasted, so really rich. It's got a satin S35 blade. The perimeters of the scales have been brushed. So it's a very subtle, and the clip has been brushed, very subtle, classy, beautiful configuration. The Micro Praetorian T here also is Peaks and Valleys, and it is matte bead blasted. This one's in a bronze color, a bronze gold, almost copper. Standard tumbled titanium clip, S35 tumbled drop point with NP3 breaker. One of our other smaller knives that doesn't get as much show time or face time, but I gotta tell you, the guys who get their hands on it and who carry it and who use it absolutely love it. It's a little tank of a knife, ergo the Panzer. S35 tumbled Tonto blade. It's got the show lights anodizing on it in bronze and violet. Oh, it's blingy. So if you like blingy, there it is. Really nice. The Genesis T and the full-size Praetorian T, pretty straightforward. The Genesis is Terminator with a D2 tumbled drop point. I know we have been leading in the direction of mostly S35 VN and some 3V blade steels, but this one does have a D2. So if you're a fan of the D2, here it is. You know, this is the Goldilocks knife, the Praetorian Genesis T. There we go. you know, and it's the Goldilocks because it's just right. Not too big, not too small. So for someone whose hands aren't too gargantuan or too little, and you like something to carry in your pocket that's just the right size, there's the Genesis. The full-size Praetorian T, best-selling knife still in our lineup. PVD stainless steel hardware, breaker and clip, and S35 tumbled blade, Tonto, and handle and clip. Handle and spring. Marauder H here with not quite, I'm going to say lightning probably. A lightning custom sculpting. It's got a little bit of pearlescence to it. It's got a violet blue color, 3V PVD drop point, standard clip, and P3 breaker. The slim MIDI here has a Frank Lloyd Wright laser pattern on the handle. I love this. I don't think the laser pattern sells typically as well as sculpting, but I must say that on this knife, it's just quintessential slim MIDI artwork. Beautiful, beautiful. A full TFF1 here, TFF1. So the slim version of the Fat Daddy and TFFH. The slimmest version, the first tactical folding knife that Greg ever designed. That's where the name comes from, TFF1. It's got a gorgeous D2 Vulcan blade on it, a rich flaming on the handle, bronze to violet fade, I should say violet to bronze fade with the flamed clip. Man, some lucky dog we're gonna get that. Infraction, S35 satin blade, face to handle. So this, when you hear faced, this has been hand burnished. It gives it a little bit of pop, not a high polish, but does give it a high pop. Bead blasted, blue on the spring, PVD hardware, standard clip, and PVD breaker. And then down at the end here, two of the Hunden, two of our newest knives that were shown at SHOT Show. These two have been faced. They're all serialized. Don't get caught up on the serial numbers matching though, everybody. It's basically for us to track our parts. So we have one Hunden in blue and one in bronze. And this is the slim stock like the slim MIDI. So a super easy carry, small knife. Let's compare it to the Panzer here real quick. And the Micro, just so you can see some of the smaller knives here that we now have in our lineup. And there we go. So, back up to me for a second. I'm going to talk a little bit more. So Joshua at Wurawe, thank you once again for bringing us into a new millennium here, the Amazon Medford Wurawe connection. You can reach Josh for the time being. He will have an active link, but not quite there yet. As soon as the knives are in his hands and uploaded, you can access his link, which we will put on our Where to Buy page. In the meantime, you can dial him at 515-599-7004. You can also email it josh@wurawetrade.com, and that is spelled W-U-R-A-W-E trade.com. Okay, check it out. Keep watching. Till next time, I'm out.